So you spent $20,000. No. You spent $118,800, but then you did pay over time charges. Why are you doing pay over time? Someone who makes money.
Because I like to have credit because I do buy new cars every now and then for like social media purposes, you know. And then I also
So you need a leverage for those cars?
Yeah, I just like to keep my credit right. And then I also don't want to like spend a lot of money at once because I have investments that I have to pay whenever they ask, the capital calls. And so I don't want to be like, okay, here you go, because I have the money, $100,000, and then be like, hey, we need $1 million. And I'm like, okay, well, hold on. Wait for my payments to come through. This industry pays a lot of money, but getting paid from sponsors and deals, not always reliable on the
you have a rep in your corner, though, to like hound them down?
Yeah, no, we do. They hound him. They do hound him. But even the hounding is just a process back and forth. And the capital call is like, you got a week. I'm like, hold on. That's why I rather just have, pay over time stuff. And it gets auto paid every month. I don't really have to think about it much.
Yeah. When's the last time you've ever held interest on anything? On like a card?
I don't know. Usually I just have it auto paid from my checking account.
Have you ever had bad finances?
No.
Who taught you?
A mixture of like some self-searching, just when I didn't have as much as first, just, small streamer stuff. I used to talk to other streamers. There's a bigger streamer at the time called Recful. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he used to talk to me in Twitter DMs. We would talk about stocks and finances and things. And then I did some Googling,
That's dangerous, I was going to say, because people talk to stocks and finances to Boogie. You know Boogie, 2988 YouTuber?
Oh, yeah, Boogie.
Yeah, people did the exact same thing with him. They told him to put it in crypto. He did and lost everything. Sorry, go ahead.
You kind of have to decide what's good and what's bad advice and talk to more people. And then I have accountants too, and they've kind of introduced me to other people and just kind of build the network over time. But I've always been very skeptical. I don't like to just blindly trust what I read on the internet. I like to ask older adults who have done that before. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, my family doesn't come from money or anything. So I had to learn kind of all as an adult. No one ever teaches you as a kid. They should in school. They don't.
Well, that's usually everyone's excuse who comes on the show that they've been using lately. I feel like excuses have a trend on my show. Like everyone will start saying it within 3-month segments. And right now is no one ever taught me. And I'm like, well, you're 40. Like you could have.
Yeah. But also, if your parents aren't getting themselves in that situation, why would they have to teach you? Because they don't know to teach you that if it's just common sense to them. So yeah, I kind of get that. But I think school really should. Economics, all you learn about is supply and demand. That works for women who are taught. We know what supply and demand is, but I don't know about everyone else.
That's true. I've definitely heard a lot of different arguments on that. They're like, most people, when they take their little gen ed class, they're usually just, they're just not really paying attention. So if it was actually taught in school, would people actually get things from it? I'd still like to see it, because even if we still get 25% of the class to do it, that's still 25% more than we're getting now.
Well, I think it would help, too, if schools actually did field trips that matter and take kids where they can see people who have made bad financial decisions, like homeless people on the streets, little field trip. And then maybe they would pay attention to that class.
A bus field trip to under the bridge?
Yep.
Okay. Instead of the state capitol?
Prisons, homeless shelters, mental hospitals, Well, perspective, I think, makes you pay attention.
That's interesting.
Because they pay attention to Andrew Tate because he's flexing the Bugatti. Well, will they pay attention to their finances if they see a different example?
What do you think of Andrew Tate? Because you're on the complete opposite side of him, right?
Yeah, I think he actually has some really sound truths. But of course, his controversial takes, he has to. Otherwise, he's like every other motivational, smart finance, life guru.
Is he finance?
Well, sometimes.
Okay.
As the Hustlers University program.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.